That's a shame. That's a shame. Shame. Got me kidding. Okay. It's 9 o'clock. Great morning, great morning. Great morning, great morning. Great morning, Karen, Joel, Angela, Anita, Stephanie. Great morning, iPhone. Great morning. So we're gonna give him to 9:01 and then we're gonna kick it off. Great morning, great morning. Jessica, are you on? I'm hoping that's you that says iPhone. Calling Jessica. Whose iPhone? Put your name in the chat. Okay, I pulled up the chat box. I am technically challenged, y'all. Let me see if I pulled up my Facebook. That's personal. Go to business. Yeah. Great morning, Lee Ann. Great morning. It is 9:01. That's what 9:02. Oh, 9:02. That's what my screen says. Great morning, everyone. Thank you so much for taking time out to come and tune in to one of what I think is the biggest opportunity for your business to reach the most people. You can put one message out and reach hundreds, thousands of people without having to do anything. Great morning, Brian. So I just want to share a few things that I have stumbled across and learned and caught on to over the years. And even before I joined EXP, I had a good social media presence, and so social media is one of my platforms. There's Jessica. Jessica, help me keep a watch on the chat. You know how I get.
Okay.
Great morning, Jessica. Jessica is my marketing director, manager, assistant. We changed her name. It's interchangeable, but for what's going on social media, Jessica and I are a total team. And sometimes I think I posted what she posted. I go, did I post that? Like, that's exactly what I would have said. So she knows my mind, and she is absolutely amazing. So Jessica's on the line. Help me watch the chat and help me with any of these technical difficulties. I didn't run this past her, what I was going to talk about today. I mentioned it when Jenny asked me last week, but you know how our weeks go, y'all. It's like a total roller coaster. So, but anyway, I have great notes and I have some wonderful things I want to share. And I want to leave time at the end if y'all have any questions. So, first of all, social media, I think I maybe have about, I know I have right at 5,000 on Facebook. I try to keep it under, so whenever I get to 5,000, I just go in there and start deleting pages, people that are not their pages are not active, or I hate to say this, y'all, but some of my people that die, I mean, like if they die, they're not posting on there and stuff, and we weren't super close. There are some that I still keep around. Some, their families deactivate the page anyway, and so I go ahead and take them off, but I go through there. Jenny has a thing, or Gusty, or both of them, that they do with their happy birthday post. When they're posting happy birthday to people, that's when they decide who needs to kind of, you know, be shaved off or pruned, who needs to be pruned. So but as far as your social media, we're going to do a plan today, or at least get you started on a plan today. I will help you after this call, because you may not be totally prepared to do this today. And to say you're going to do it in an hour, I can do mine in an hour, but you maybe can't do yours in an hour yet. And so I promise you that I will help you even after this this call. Just reach out to me, and let me put my number in the chat. There you go. All right, that's my cell phone number, so text me if you need some help. All right, so branding. So you want to make sure that you have, and I'm a real like stickler for this. Jessica's like caught on to me real good. But I like to go ahead and put what's required on there. That way I don't have any hiccups. That way I don't have one of those days where, I forgot to put it on this or that. So go ahead and put, and just make it a habit to go ahead and put like your fair housing, your EXP logo. If you have your own logo, I have my own logo and I got it approved a couple years ago. So I just roll with it. It's 99.9% of the time it's on all my stuff. If I don't put that one on there, it's okay. But you gotta put EXP on there. If I were you, I would go ahead and put the realtor logo on there. Why not? We pay for it. And then put the fair housing on there. And it just keeps everything compliant, and nobody's gonna complain about anything, and we're good to go. And so another thing is hashtags. Go ahead. We have like a list of hashtags that like I've already kind of like pre-approved for Jessica to use on anything whenever she's wanting to. And I use them, and they're kind of already auto saved per se in like the memory and everything, like on Facebook. So if I type a S, it's going to pull up like Sabrina sales leads. It's going to pull it up automatically, so I can just click on it. So hashtags, go ahead and figure out what you want those to be, and go ahead and have those, put them in a little list. You can put it in a Word document. I'll show you mine in a minute. And that way you already have them. And when you're making your posts, then you don't have to come up with trying to think of all that stuff. But of course, like right now, you can like hashtag fall season, or football season, or harvest time, or harvest season, Halloween. You can add some of those seasonal things in. All right, and then it's important, whatever's important in your market, like you want to have those things, like top of mind also as you're doing your social media planning. Like there was a fall festival at Grand River in Leeds on yesterday, and that would have been a great thing, you know, for anyone in this area that wanted to add that into their social media plan and what they wanted to promote locally, what's going on in your market. So you want to think about those things too when you're putting your social media plan together. Any local events, things like that, that you want to spotlight or highlight during this last quarter, because there's going to be a ton of things going on, and it's a great chance that someone will discover you by searching Grand River Festival, Grand River Fall Festival. Somebody may find you because you hashtagged it in your post. All right, and then you want to choose what pages, what platforms you want, and you want to have and focus on. Today, there's a ton. I mean, you already know, but today I'm going to show you just a little bit about like what I have on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. But of course, we know there's LinkedIn, which I don't focus on that much. I know some people do and see great success. I find a lot of vendors from my posts on LinkedIn, and they've been great. It's just I haven't really focused on it. So if that's something you want to focus on, do it. Pinterest, I've kind of been studying it and kind of been doing my own thing, because I always just went to Pinterest to get ideas. I didn't know people actually go there and pick up a realtor, but they do. So there's Pinterest, there's TikTok, and I kind of did a little bit of TikTok, but I'm not a huge TikTok person. I am going to bring Twitter back. I am bringing Twitter back. So 2023 Twitter will be in my plan. I do have a really good Twitter following, but I just don't put a lot of stuff on there. I did when my son and my nephews were playing football at the college and the professional level, because that's where a lot of them post. And I have a lot of professional athletes on that, on my Twitter. And I need to nurture them more because they buying houses, y'all. And I had for the longest time just kind of depending on my son, my nephew to send them my way. My son's great about it, but my nephew not so much. I still love him, but not so much. And it's not his fault, it's mine. I should be nurturing them. He did what he was supposed to do. He introduced me to him. So it's my responsibility to nurture them. So I'm going to bring my Twitter back 2023. So it's in the plan. So think about Twitter. A lot of professionals are on Twitter and they buy houses upward of in the price range we want houses to be bought in. They buy them. Just a couple of things. I think it's like 3, but a couple of things you want to make sure that you your social media is you want to be consistent. So you're going to see that, you know, consistently doing like a testimonial on Tuesday or a tip on Thursday, or what's up, what's happening, what's going on Wednesday. And, you know, just whatever, you know, motivational Monday, you know, just kind of like whatever. And I know it sounds kind of cheesy, but it keeps you thinking about what you need to put on those days and helps you to schedule them and to plan them. Well, at least it does me. Let me put it that way. It helps me. So hopefully it'll help you too. But be consistent. If you're going to post, I'm posting every day. Something's posted every single day. And you don't have to do it physically each day. You can schedule it to be posted. But decide what works for you. It could be one day. If it's one day, it's just one day. If it's 2 or 3 or 3 days a week, or only on the weekdays or only on the weekends. I mean, whatever it is for you, you could post 10 things on Saturday and then just kind of share them around and push them around, you know, like through the week, whatever works best for you. But whatever that is, be consistent, because believe it or not, whenever I'm out and about or I'm at something, just like yesterday, my uncle said, oh my gosh, when you posted on Tuesday, da 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 da. And I was like, because sometimes I didn't post it, y'all. Jessica posted. So I was like, what's that? What is he talking about? So, but believe it or not, people know and they notice, they are watching, they are paying attention, and they are expecting it. So once you get them on the hook, you gotta reel them in. You gotta reel them in. So that's going to be inconsistent.
Yeah, oh God. What?
Okay, that wasn't for me. Okay, so what was that? Oh, be consistent and post. Post consistently, and it doesn't matter if you recycle things. So listen, some people think, oh, I have to do something totally different all the time, new something all the time. No, you don't. So I heard, hold on one second, y'all. Okay, so I be consistent with your posting. All right, and then whatever your frequency is, you decide what your frequency is and just stick with it. And you want to always be thinking about what's going on around you and what your people are, your target area, what's going on there, because that's something you can include. And then you also want to include holidays, observance days. You know, like today is Columbus Day, and like Leeds is out for fall break today. So guess what? A lot of people are probably going to be paying more attention to social media things the next couple of days, and that is something that you should take advantage of, whatever's going on in your area. So that is, we also like to share what people are saying, or what people think about you, what you're doing, like with your reviews, your testimonials. And I'm gonna share my screen here for a second, because I'm gonna start talking about a couple of these things. Let's see how I do this. Oh, let's do the observances first. Let's do this first. All right, share. Can everybody see my screen? No, y'all can just see me. Yeah, y'all can see. Here it is. Okay. So I did it last year. I haven't done it again. But they're pretty much the same. The dates those that have dates, the dates will change up a little bit, but those that are just like a month or whatever, those will be the same. Of course, we know January 1st, that's New Year's. I'm gonna scooch all the way down here to last quarter. I'm not gonna go over all of these. I can email this to anybody. Y'all just text me your email address, because I'm probably not gonna be able to like see a bazillion of these in the chat box. And like when we close off, it's gonna kind of go away. So text me text me your email address and ask me to send you the holidays. So okay, so October, we've got Breast Cancer Awareness Month, International Longevity Month, Filipino, LGBT, bully prevention, cybersecurity, dental hygiene, disability employment, domestic violence, dyslexia, orthodontic, pastor appreciation, pit bull awareness, National Work and Family Month. Okay, so it's a ton, y'all. Okay, Head Start, home eye safety, adopt a shelter dog, antidepressant death awareness, Down syndrome, eat better, eat together, financial planning month. Okay, so you can see there's a lot going on for October, right? So pick something. You know, you could do one thing a week. You could do a couple of them. I did Pastor Appreciation on Sunday, because it technically was like Pastor Appreciation Day also, and it's Pastor Appreciation Month. My pastor actually responded to the message. Like I didn't prep him for that or tide for that, y'all. I just posted it, and he follows me, so he saw it, and he responded. So, you know, just pick something and go with it. Okay. And then a couple of these do videos, and then that could be your YouTube as well. And so if you did one a week for social media, you can link your Facebook and your Instagram, so it'll post on both of those. And then if you also do a video, then you can post that as well. And you can post them to you, post a video to your YouTube. Okay.
Oh, man.
So was that a question? Does somebody have a question? Okay. All right, and then let's hop on over to November. So November, there's a ton of stuff every month, y'all. This is so then November we've got Veterans Day. You can do a video at Veterans Day Parade, and you could post that and share that. And we got Thanksgiving, of course, and I don't think one's not on here like or maybe it's on here. Maybe it's on here like the shopping day or whatever. That's like right. If it's not, then that's something that can be added. Like Cyber Monday, that one's in November, and then Black Friday, the shopping days. And you could, video yourself at the Galleria, shopping or whatever. And then Cyber Day, you can, go on there and tell them like your favorite sites that you like to shop on. Okay, so November is National Novel Writing, Life Writing. So it's a lot about writing. You do something with a library, adoption awareness, diabetes, American Indian and Native Heritage, Alaska Native Heritage Month, pulmonary, warrior care, world quality, world vegan. I didn't know that. World vegan, national caregivers. You could do a whole thing about caregivers, y'all. Academic writing, COPD. I don't know what Movember means, y'all. That might be a typo. National Alzheimer's, National Prematurity, National Home Care, Epilepsy, Family Stories, Historic Bridge Awareness. That's cool. You could do a whole thing about bridges and that are like right around you. Like Jessica's in Aniana. There's some super cool bridges up that way. That would be a great one. You can take the kids out. That would be perfect. Military Family Month, Adopt a Senior Pet Month. So that's all going on in November, and those are some pretty cool things to let your clients and your followers on your social accounts know about. And you'll be amazed. So like I posted for like Grandparents Day, or Jessica posted. Anyway, we posted for Grandparents Day in September, and a ton of people posted. So then we posted for National Daughter Day and National Son Day, and then so a lot of my social media followers start posting for theirs as well, and they was liking mine and messaging me like, I didn't know, gotta post on mine. And I even asked my kids if they would post, and so it's like a whole thing, y'all. So you can do that too. I think we need to do that that historic bridge awareness. So Jessica, write that down for me. All right, so then we got December. So December, of course, we're gonna have tons of stuff. You're gonna have parades. All the municipalities are going to have their parades and everything, and it's a good time that you can maybe have a float in there. We did a float for homecoming, and so we kind of sponsored that for the homecoming king. It was awesome. My son rented a slingshot. It was super cool. So we all took pictures and we did little videos when we were riding in it and everything that day. And we was posting those, and it was super fun, gave us a lot of great content. So you can do the same thing if you don't have a convertible. A lot of the car dealerships, if they have one, they'll let you borrow it, or you can rent one, whatever it is that you prefer to do. And so that would be awesome. And then of course put your Christmas festivities. And I usually go to like the malls and take pictures with like the Christmas decorations and things like that. I usually do a Christmas shoot. One of my friends, she decks her house all the way out, and it's in my preferred subdivision in my city that I like to send a lot of stuff to. And so go and get you a picture in front of their neighborhood when they got their neighborhood signs out and everything, and then send postcards to all of them, and then post it on social media, and then hashtag the community. You see where I'm going here? Great content. Okay, so I'm getting super excited about Christmas right about now. And then New Year's Eve, there's always stuff you can do, your resolution or your goals for the new year. You can do that. So December is Write a Friend Month, Safe Toys and Gifts Month, Stress-Free Family Holidays Month. You can do a whole I Hope I'm Stress-Free series, Read a New Book Month, Learn a Foreign Language Month, Art and Architecture Month. And we could do a whole lot with that. You could go craftsman style houses, modern style houses, traditional houses, columns. You could do a whole thing for the month on that. National Impaired Driving Prevention, National Car Donation, National Pear Month. I didn't know that. That's good. Pear preserves, Mesa pear preserve. Drunk and Drunk Driving Prevention Month, and I think the schools still do a thing on that, so that would be really good too. National Write a Business Plan Month. Now that's a good one. Operation Santa Paws, Root Vegetables and Exotic Fruits, and Spiritual Literacy Month. So these are all and I hope you got at least 4. If you could just pick at least 4, or if you could pick one and do one thing a week about that topic. So that will work also. And if that's just Christmas, you could just do it on just Christmas, the whole thing, like, you know, preparing the meals or doing the shopping and decorating the house and all the activities that are going on in your desired area. You could do just one thing. You could do it for the whole month. You could do the same thing for Thanksgiving. You could do 4 things I'm thankful for, in 2022. You could do one and release one each month, do a video and post it on social media, and then do a graphic and post that as well. So that's it. That now, how do I transition? Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. This is it right here. Oh, I wanted to show y'all this. Okay, let me show you this. Okay, so this is actually in Word. When you go to Word and you just pulling up the, like the little documents pop up, you can like Google social media, or you can Google you can search social media or search like calendar, and this actually pulls up. You can customize this. I don't really, I just print it out and then just write on it, but it has 15 blocks on it. On this one page, and then you can put what you're planning on posting. It just helps you kind of get your thoughts together, but you can actually customize this and make it look really nice if you want to do all that extra stuff. But it's available. They also have the calendars on there too that you can use, and I wanted to share that with you. Oh, November is for men to grow mustache to raise up. You're right. Oh, yes, I remember that now. Yes. Thank you, Joel. Needed that. All right. Let's see. Go back to share my screen. Here it is right here. All right. Okay. So let's wait on Facebook, because Facebook's the OG. So if you may have like a link tree. I was trying to think of the other one. It's another one that they call it, but this is link.bio. So I had a link tree and I never really did much with it. And then you had to pay to get like upgraded or whatever. And so I was on Instagram, on EXP's Instagram, which I'm on a good little bit. I try to go on there and check it out every once in a while anyway, and see what they're posting. Most of the time it's the same things that they have in workplace for us, but every once in a while it's something like for public, and they have some stuff on there, and I just like to check it out. So what I found out was in their link, their bio, they had this little link thing on there. So I was like, what's that? So I clicked on it, and it's link.bio, link.bio. And link.bio is, well, first EXP has it. So I'm like, okay, it's EXP approved, so I don't have to be too skeptical about it. I'm gonna get it. Well, and then the other thing is it's $24.99 forever. One time, not monthly. It's $24.99. They have a couple of other ones, but me, I be wanting the Cadillac. So I got the Cadillac, which was like $24.99, which is the highest, the most money you could spend on it. And it's just one time. And it's just like a link tree or whatever. So for your Instagram, for your Instagram, you need this because they don't like links. So you just say da 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 da, my new listing, da 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 da, click the link in my bio. And they go to the bio and then they click it. And that's the thing. And so this, I could put all the houses on here like that I'm trying to spotlight or I'm trying to show, or my listings or anything like that. And then y'all, I didn't mean to click that. Oh gosh, somebody's looking at my listing. Hello. Okay, hold on, let me fix it. Okay. So I can put the houses on spotlight, and some of these I need to take, or Jessica, we need to take off here because they're sold. But then there's the link for my website, for my blog, for the testimonials page on the website, homes for sale, what's your homework worth, free market report. That market report's for leads. And then there are a couple of videos that I did on here, one for selling, what to expect when selling your home, and then ready to buy your first home for first-time home buyers, and then a QR code. And so this is a necessity for your social media accounts, and I put this on all of them. So it's on Facebook, it's on Instagram, which is necessary, but it's on all of them. So just to kind of make it consistent, it has the colors on here that I like the blues and the teals, and it's got the logos on here, my contact information, social media links. So make sure you get you a link.bio. I think they have a free one. I'm not sure. I think they did when I got mine. I had a all year. I mean, like last year or something. But make sure you get this, but $24.99 is still the most you pay for it, because I actually told a friend about it, and they were getting it, and I actually looked it up. So I don't remember about a free one, but I know they have that. Okay. All right. So make sure you get your link.bio. Canva. Let's go to Canva. So Canva, I wrote down what I pay for these. $12.99 a month. I still need to switch over to the annual plan. I haven't done it yet, and I just really need to go ahead and do that, save some money. But when I first took it out, I wasn't sure, because you know how you just don't know if you're gonna use it or need it or want it or like it or whatever. So I just usually pick the monthly until I decide it's gonna be a thing and stick around, and then I'll do the annual. So I need to do that on Canva, because Jessica lights this thing up. Like, she comes in here and makes all kinds of stuff. So if you don't have a Canva, you kind of need to get one to do your graphics and to make take photos, to make some like slideshow kind of like video kind of things that you can use on the platforms. And it's just kind of a necessity. I'm not a champ in this. I could get in here and do something, but I don't have to because I got Jessica. So, but it's not terribly hard. It's just you have to work through it. But if you got any questions on that, then I can let Jessica know. She would be happy to help you. All right, so then let's flip over to YouTube for a minute. So YouTube, I don't get a terrible lot of views on YouTube, but it's out there. I do have some that, you know, people gravitate to more, but it's probably because I either shared it or boosted it. But it's there. I got a presence. And so that's just it's necessary, y'all. So just make sure you putting some stuff out there. All right. And then Instagram, and there it is right on it. Instagram. So the Instagram, the young people love Instagram. Like they seriously love Instagram. And that's my pastor appreciation right there, y'all, that I posted on Facebook, and I've got my Facebook and my Instagram connected. So then it went over to my Instagram as well. It was National Smile Day, or International Smile Day, World Smile Day. And so these are my grandbabies. And so we got this one going on. It was World Smile Day. So that's you know, a whole thing. Here's some staging tips. And here's a listing. Y'all sell this. Sell it. 8146 Rugby Avenue. Sell this. And then there's pastor appreciation. That's just some of my favorite moments with him. This is when I got my leadership certification in ministry, and this is when I was ordained. And so he was there at all time. That's my mom. So that was pretty awesome. Those were some of my favorite memories of him. And I shared that. So this is just a little bit on Instagram. This is one of my pastor that I just totally enjoy. He's amazing. He got a world stage platform when he won award for his single Big. He's a Birmingham pastor, and it's absolutely amazing. Went to school with my goddaughter, and I did a thing where I shared what he did, and he spoke, and then I added mine to it from, I think it wasn't on Instagram. I think it was TikTok. Y'all, it just went crazy. It went crazy because of him, first of all, but it went crazy. That, look at there, 242. So and this was a recognition. A lot of us got this, the top 20. And that went to, a lot of people enjoyed seeing that one as well. All right, so that's a little bit on Instagram. All right, so you need a place to hold your things. So like the graphics are in Canva, you know, you don't have to double keep them somewhere, but your videos and stuff like that, you got to have a place to keep those. So I've got Google Drive, and I also have Dropbox, y'all. But you know, just make sure you have a place, you know, to keep those, so you'll have those, and a great place to go back and grab your content from. So you want to make sure that you have that. All right, and then here's, oh, I forgot to pull up one, y'all. Well, I'll just tell you about it because I'll just tell you about it. So I do have another platform. It's that we pull some graphics and some information from, and it's called Reminder Media. Y'all probably have heard of that one. And I think it's $60. I know it is. It's $61 a month for that, but they have a lot of posts. They don't post them for me. We go on there and grab them. Jessica posts them. And we only use the ones that reflect me, that are like me. So we absolutely don't use all of them. But they also do like a calendar and kind of tell you some things too that's going on, like World Smile Day or whatever that's happening. So we will have those, and we can make some content around what those things are. So Monday we do a listing. If it's my listing, that's definitely going to be up there. And then we share some of your listings as well. Anything that's in my target areas, or anything that just helps and spotlight any of you. And then Tuesday we do a review and we do a video. My videos, I do at least 4 to 6 a month. And so every Monday, that's been proofed and everything, and Jessica has it, and she's able to share that. Usually that same video goes in my newsletter, but a review and a video is posted on Tuesdays. Then on Wednesdays, it's another listing and a reminder post, and that Reminder Media post. So it's like a graphic there, or either one that Jessica creates. And then Thursday is also a Reminder Media post, and then any extra videos that I have done, that will go out on that day. And then sometimes it's for a listing that I have shown, or something that I have previewed, that's also on there. And then Friday is a listing, of course, and then Birmingham Now, like what's going on in Birmingham, what's happening, who's coming, that kind of thing on Friday. And then Saturday is another graphic or post. This is all on Facebook. Sometimes they're the same thing, sometimes they're a little bit different. And it's also going on Instagram, and I don't post from 3 to 4 on Instagram. It's just supposed to not be a good time to post, but I don't know, it may have changed by now. So, and then on TikTok, we do a video on Tuesday, and then the extra video on Thursday. LinkedIn, we do a review and a video. And I have a lot of people that have reached out to me from LinkedIn. I didn't know them from Adam, but they saw what was being posted, and I connected with them just because of that. I mean, so I'm not sure how LinkedIn works. Some of you may, but I don't do anything on there but just post that, like 3 times a week, and people respond. So I had a lender send me somebody for a listing in August. They didn't buy it, but they didn't have an agent either. So then they were my client, and then we were under contract in September on something else. So it works. All right. YouTube, Tuesday videos and Thursday the extra video, those are posted on YouTube. We get off schedule a little bit with YouTube. We got to get better on being on schedule on YouTube, making sure we're posting on Tuesday and Thursday. And then when I do little videos with like my grandkids, or like who was at the homecoming parade, I try to make sure I put those on YouTube too. The good thing about YouTube is it doesn't have that time requirement. So if the video ends up being 10, 20, 30 minutes long, you can, still post it on YouTube from your phone. So that's a great thing too. And then we've got Google My Business. Y'all, my Google My Business, I can't get it verified yet, so it's been hard to post on there, but I'm working on it. They sent me a card, but it had been so long. I requested another one, so when that one finally came, it doesn't work. And so now I have to wait for the new one to come. So they'll do like me. And workplace, I haven't been doing this, but we're going to make sure that we are for 2023. We haven't been posting on there, and I really need to be doing that. So don't y'all forget workplace when you have listings that you want someone to buy, because somebody may see the listing that's somewhere else. I'm working with an agent in Montgomery, and help her mom find a house here. So I mean, they're looking, so don't forget about workplace. And then KV Core, that's just what we're sending out to those in KV Core. Mailbox Power, that's they do cards. I'm not sure if y'all know about them. We'll say that for another time. So hashtags. So these are the hashtags that are pretty much on just about all of my stuff. And so again, we talked about that in the beginning, and make sure that you know what hashtags you want to use so you don't have to come figure that out. I usually say like happy blessed birthday, have a fabulous day on purpose. Those are kind of things that I say. So when my clients see that, they know that's me, because that's how I talk. That's my language. Always helping my clients sell their home faster and for more money than their neighbors. What 3 people do you know that need to sell a home in the next 60 days? So that's, just kind of, that's me talking. That's what I say. And we try to post reels. We try to post videos. And these are just some of the ones, like whenever I have a listing, these are the ones that, Jessica's going to have already kind of ready. Price adjustments are back, y'all. I figured that out in August. But anyway, so coming soon, new listing, open house, price adjustment, under contract, sold, and then the testimonial. So that's just kind of, the cycle and how it's going to be. So that is that. Now, let's talk about, let me switch it back. I don't see the hold on, let me find it. Stop sharing. Oh, here it is. Hold on, I'm trying to share it. Okay, here it goes. Okay. Okay, anybody that wants to jump in and talk on here, please feel free, jump in and talk, and we'll do our question and answer. And I hope I've given you enough information to at least get started with your social media plan for the 4th quarter. Remember, your 4th quarter is the beginning of your 2023. It's the beginning of your new year. And so this is the perfect time to get that momentum into 2023, to have you just soaring with your social media, whether you're doing it yourself or you've got, someone that's helping you, or, if you're gonna schedule it, whatever, works best for you. So I'm trying to go back to my Facebook one, y'all, because you can, here it is. So all right, let's see. Okay, so when you are posting, you can set your Facebook business up. So when you're posting, you're actually going to post on your Facebook and your Instagram. So that helps tremendously, because then you don't have so many that you have to post on. But however, you could just copy it, use the same video or the same picture, and then turn around and just just paste it onto the other one as well. And then there's these other groups. So like if you're doing a listing, this is my group right here, Close with Rose. And I put in here like past clients and those spear people, those foot soldiers, and those spear people that always are sharing my stuff and those kind of things. They're on here. I got a cousin in Cleveland shares everything that I post. I mean, absolutely everything. And gets, you know, comments and, you know, questions and tractions and, you know, traction and everything from it. So these are just like the top ones that, you know, we post to all the time or whatever.
Hey, Sabrina.
Uh-huh.
It's stuck on the Word doc, at least on my side.
Oh, well, shoot. Let's see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, here it is right here. Okay. All right. This is the Facebook in the meta, whatever she is. But this is where you can choose that you want this to post on Facebook and Instagram or just one. And these are the other groups that you can post to. And then this is the one I was saying, this is my public group right here that's got my people in it. And that you can post to those. So this is just, it's a great tool. You got your hashtags on here. And so it's you add a video, add a photo. I don't think we have any templates in here, but obviously you can do that as well. And they have classes on here that you can take. I don't remember how to get to it. I think it's in here. But here's definitely the planner, posting stories, the inbox, Lord, the inbox, y'all. Your insights, ads. I thought you could take, I'll have to look and see where they are, but there's somewhere where you can take the classes on here. It's probably down here at help. No, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But they have classes that you can take on it too. It may be on the regular Facebook page. Okay, so October, we are doing breast cancer awareness. We're doing pastor's anniversary, and we're doing domestic violence awareness. And then of course, we're going to do some stuff for Halloween and harvest for October. So I hope you've got like at least 4 things that you're going to focus on for the month of October. And you just do 1 a week and video. So I have this that came to visit me last night, and I did the little icing and everything. I cleaned my skin with black soap, and then again I did an exfoliant with baking soda and coconut oil, and it helped. But this thing came to see me, and I was not prepared for it. So, but guess what? I'm doing a video for my new listing today, and I don't care that she came to visit. She's just gonna be in the video. So it's just how it is. It happens sometimes. So, but she's not gonna stop this show. Same thing. I'm gonna do a couple other videos. She's just gonna be in there. I just gonna happen. And guess what? When somebody else sees it, they're gonna be like, "What? So that has happened to me before." But I'm not gonna stop. I'm still gonna do my videos today. I'm not rescheduling to next week. I'm doing it today. So just don't let things stop you. Don't let a bad hair day stop you. Don't let being in your pajamas stop you. Just record your videos. Just do your videos. Take your pictures. And I saw a picture that popped up a couple of weeks ago, and it's where I had an imperfection on my jaw. They're gone now. It's gone now. But I had an imperfection on my jaw, and I was like, oh, I remember when that happened, and I picked it, and that's what happened. And I know, don't pick it. All right, so November, we've got a Veterans Day, and we've got, let me pull them back up. Let me go back. Screen share. Go back to the positives. All right, we've got Veterans Day. Of course, we have Thanksgiving, and Movember, that should be a great one for some people to do. I really think that would be a wonderful. And then World Vegan Month, I'm probably definitely gonna do that, and maybe go to some restaurants, pick some vegan options, and maybe try a new vegan spot. I maybe do that. That would be great. And how many is that? It's 4 if you do Movember, but I don't know how I will really do that one. I could maybe spotlight some other people, but it's Military Family Month, and I'm pretty sure that I'll do that. And then Historic Bridges. So that's definitely, those things are you're probably going to see on my social media for November. All right, and then December, the toys, safe toys and gifts, and read a new book, and art and architecture, definitely Christmas, and maybe something else, but I'll probably just spotlight my New Year's Eve, and then like the local Christmas parades. I'll probably go to a couple, and like the zip codes that I like to focus on, and share those. But I hope you have picked 4 for your list. And National Pear Month, could do a pear dish, pear preserves, pear cobbler. Oof, that sounds good. Pear cobbler could be a dish that you bring to one of the holiday functions. That would be really good. That's a good idea. My husband made pear preserves last month. So pear, that's a good one. I didn't know it was National Pear Month. All right. Any questions? Question time. Excuse me. Question time. Who's got questions? No questions? Jessica, do you have a comment?
I think you covered it all. Main thing was, Meta is very helpful as far as planning out Instagram and Facebook. And just, again, with the copy and paste, like you can have 4 or 5 different platforms and just copy and paste it all to all of them, the way you're seen everywhere. And sometimes some of the stuff is not going to get a ton of likes, but being top of mind is key. Not everything has to be a winner. just post.
I think I talked about it, but I don't think one thing I want to add, which is voting. We vote in November. So that's a whole thing. You could start now, pull up the alabamavotes.gov, and it'll tell like when's the last day to register to vote and that kind of thing. And then you could go on there and see what all the polling places are for your municipality and where you vote, and make sure you share that and make sure people are aware, and you can give them also the link to the alabamavotes.gov, so they would have that. You can actually go to the actual page where the information is, and then copy the URL and then paste that in your post. They always check it though, y'all. Once you post it, check it, make sure it works. If not, edit it, because you don't want to send them to a bad thing, or what do they call it, like a broken link. You don't want to do that. So that would be great as well for voting. That could tie into the military kind of thing. It's kind of government, kind of, Veterans Day kind of stuff, but you could do a whole thing on voting, and then you could post the results afterwards, and then thank people for getting out to vote without getting into who you're voting for, but just thank people for having a plan to vote and be part of the process. So I know people tell me you shouldn't get in this and shouldn't get in that. I'm not the person to tell you that, because I do that. I will say whom I, would like to see representing me. I don't bash them and beat them up on my social media, but however, I can say that I have been recorded speaking at meetings and voicing my opinion about my representatives, and that is my right. And I had a broker one time that said, stay out of that, don't do that. And I said, if they don't like me for my opinions and what I think, then I'm just not the one for them. And that's just how I feel. Somebody else, I'm sure, feels differently, and that's their right. This is also mine. So my family is huge, huge, huge advocates and in politics. And so I don't think that politicians should wear their feelings on their sleeves. They represent the people. And when they no longer want to represent me, I want them to go home, and I will voice that. But anyway, so you can do a whole thing about where to vote, when to vote, and encouraging people to have a plan to vote. And that will keep you out of mess. So, but yeah, that's another really good one. Anything else? Anybody have anything else? I think that is all I have. I don't think I've left out anything. Just look through my notes right quick, but I don't think I left out anything that I meant to say. The only thing is all the platforms are free. It's just your time. The link.bio is going to cost you $24.99. And you get to customize that one. There's a cheaper one, but I'm not sure if it's free, but there's a cheaper one that you don't get to, like customize as much or whatever. And then Canva is just kind of necessary. Unless you want to just get started with just doing videos and that kind of thing. You can definitely do that. But just be careful copying people's graphics. You can always just use pictures. You can use pictures of houses and, that kind of thing. And you can move it like that until you can do something, extra. And then make sure you set your Google Drive or whatever up so you can have that content in there so you can recycle it. That's what I wanted to tell you. Recycling. People think, and it's 10 on the dot, people think you can't reuse things. Yes, you can. Because when you see a Chick-fil-A commercial, it's the same. A Coca-Cola commercial, it's the same. They change them in like cycles, but they don't put a new one out every week or every month or every day. It's the same thing over and over again. So do you a great one and reuse it. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. If you see an ad in a paper or magazine or whatever for, a company, it's pretty much the same thing. Aflac, you're going to see that duck. It's going to be there. So just do that. So for Rebecca's business, you should see Rebecca. Rebecca, you're going to get a picture of Rebecca. This is her business, so she could do a whole thing on recording something that she's doing or a house that she's seeing, and you see her, and that's it. Just use it. Okay. Any questions? All right. Well, I enjoyed you all. I gave y'all I got. I hope it worked. My number is 205-480-6633. If you have any questions and need help laying out your plan for fourth quarter social media that's launching you into your 2023, just give me a call and I'd be so happy to help you, or direct you, or answer any of your questions. If I know it, I'll share it. Y'all have a fabulous day on purpose. Have a fabulous week on purpose. Have a fabulous fourth quarter on purpose. And I just declare you have more business that you can handle in this quarter. And if I can do anything to help you, just let me know. All the best. Go be great. All right. Bye.